$70 silver. Could it happen very fast? I don't know. I don't have any really real information on that, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on that. I got an eBay warning. This has to be a red flag warning. You got to stay tuned for this one. I don't want anybody getting ripped off. Please heed this warning later in the video. It's a dire warning. Listen up, my friends. Listen to the whole video. For this video, listen to the whole video, please. Especially if you shop on eBay. Don't forget about the Pinex Giveaway coming up tomorrow. You still got time to enter the giveaway. I will put the link to the giveaway, like I've been doing, in every single video like I promised, to let people know about the giveaway. You must be subscribed. The giveaway video is about 7 minutes long. 8 minutes long. Something like that. It's not a long video. Just listen to the rules. You'll be qualified. I'll pick a lucky winner at random tomorrow morning. Good luck to you all. Thumbs up, please. Share the video out. Share this with your friends. Share this with mom and dad. Share this whoever you want to share it with. The kids, the grandkids, if they're old enough. Share the information out. Let's get into it. $70 silver. Look, we got up overnight hours. Up to 37, 32 in the futures. We dropped back a little bit below that. As recording of this video, we're about 36.80. Gold's dropped a little bit. Platinum's dropped a little bit. We'll talk about platinum too. Look, Mexico, as many as you guys know, I've reported on this already. They're going to the BRICS meeting in Brazil next week. What does Mexico have that most countries don't have? Well, Mexico is the world's largest producer of silver. That's right. World's largest producer on silver. What does China need? Silver. What does India need? Silver. Where does a lot of electronics get made in? India and China. Ring a bell? They're trying to cut us off the cuff. These BRICS nations are trying to cut us off. They're going to destroy the dollar. That's what's happening. They're getting away from the petrol dollar, my friends. We got to realize what's going on. We got to realize they're building their own currency. Rumor has it they're going to back their currency 40% backed by gold. Think about that. Think about that. The dollar, how much time does the dollar have? Do you really want to be controlled by digital currencies? How's this going to work when the power goes out? Even for a short time. Even for a short time. You know, a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, but the younger people are so in tune to this digital world. They're having their cell phones and they're tap, tap, tap on the checkout register and they pay for their stuff. Well, what happens if your cell phone has no battery life left? What happens if your cell phone just gets messed up? It won't work right. You got a basket full of groceries. You're not going to be able to pay for it because you got no fiat dollars handy for one. I don't always say this, but I'm going to say it in this video. Keep some currency in your wallets. Even if it's a $50 bill, even if it's a $100 bill tucked away. 520s tucked away. Wherever, keep it in your car if you have to. Keep it in your glove box if you have to. Keep some currency for emergencies. We cannot rely on the digital systems, credit cards all the time. Stuff happens. You know, stuff happens. You need some emergency cash with you at all times. Even if you don't carry it on your person, carry it in your car, carry it in your vehicle somewhere. Everybody's got hiding spots in their vehicles. You know, I keep about $50 tucked behind my driver's license. I'm just letting you know. I mean, that's what I do. I mean, I don't go very far. If you travel for work, you might want to carry a little bit more than that. You know, what happens when you need a tow truck? Your car breaks down. And the credit card system's not working. What are you going to do? What are you going to do if you're in the middle of nowhere? And you got very little cell phone service? Think about it. You got to have some, you know, we need something physical. But this is not going to work. The dollar's not going to work. You know, it may work for now, but we're losing value every single day. So yes, I do believe we will get to $70 silver. Maybe not by the end of this year. It could happen by the end of this year. Who knows? We're not that far away. If you stop and think about it, I know people will go back to the 1980 and silver crashed. I hear that all the time. Silver's gonna crash. Silver's gonna crash. Well, we gotta look what happened in 1980 with the Hunt brothers. You gotta wipe that off the charts. You really gotta do. You really gotta wipe that off the charts. Because that was a scenario that was far different. Next time it got close to $50 was 2011. Well, what happened? We're coming out of the financial crisis. They duct tape, bubble gum, super glued the cracks in the cement wall so the water didn't come over the dam. Silver fell. Look at that time frame. Look why it got there. It didn't. Those two times did not happen naturally. Is there suppression in the market? Yeah, absolutely there is. I mean, nobody can really prove that. Well, I guess they can prove it when they find Chase millions of dollars, like $918 million, right? Fine, but Jamie Dimon didn't really give a care. He's like, find me. I'm still making money. He still made money off the deal. You know, he just tossed up his hands at Congress, at the Senate. It's a shame. It's a shame what's going on. We got to keep stacking, my friends. Little by little. You know, don't worry about the price so much. We cannot worry about day-to-day price action. I've said that before on this channel. Just go back. Just go back to 2002. I'm not taking you that far back. Silver was at 22 gosh darn dollars. We're pushing 37 again. Can we hold it this time? Can we hold the 37? We've been holding, I've been touting this for about a month now. We've been holding about this 36.20, 36.25 range for a while. Yes, it's dipped down below 36. We got down to 35.50, but we've not dipped below 35. That's huge. We're in the gosh darn summer months as well. Keep that in mind. What's going to happen in the fall? What's going to happen later this month if Jerome Powell cuts rates? Even if it is a lousy 25 basis points. It's going to drive up the metals even more. August could be a huge month, too. September comes around. Silver and gold start spiking. That's what your normal trends are. We're in the summer months. Summer months is supposed to be doom and gloom for silver and gold, right? It's supposed to be the worst months of it all. Silver's holding. Gold's are holding. Platinum's doing its wacky thing, up and down, like crazy. Something is going on with platinum. Is platinum a play here? I don't know. The last time I talked to Michael at Pinex, he's basically said the same thing. He don't know what's going on. We're just being honest with you folks. We're just being honest. Speaking about Pinex, don't forget about the Morgan dollar silver deal. That ends tomorrow. The 1921's in very good condition. Or better. The peace dollars. Very good condition. Random years. Those two deals go off tomorrow. They're still running the Roosevelt silver dime deal. 5 rolls or more. That deal will end this Sunday. Mercury silver dimes. $30 face or more. Somebody just put in the comments. They just received their Mercury dimes. A lot of them were in AU shape. Can't guarantee that for everybody. Pinex does not search through their items. That's what it's telling me. They're not charging more for AUB BU rolls from like other dealers do. You never know what you're going to get. It's like a surprise. One of my moderators, she just got her Franklin halves from Pinex in the mail. She showed me pictures of them. They were like AU, BU coins. Some of them were 1955 Franklin. She got 6 of those. No, excuse me, she got 4 of those. She got 3 and 3 1949s and 1948 Franklins. Pretty good gosh darn shape. One had some nice toning on it too, by the way. Look, Pinex does not search through their stuff like other dealers do. You never know what you're going to get. You know, yes, some of these coins can be worn down. It's common. Some of these coins, I wish I had this my moderator's lot of Franklin halves. She got a nice lot of Franklins. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are getting from channel sponsor Pinex. Let people know what you guys are getting. Let us know if you're happy. Let's get the word out. Mercury Dimes, $30 face. That goes away this week with Pinex. The silver cord is 3 rolls or more. I've asked Michael, can we extend that deal into next week? He said absolutely. So the silver quarter deal will last until all next week as well. 3 rolls or more. Check them out. You're gonna find a good price there. Silver goes up, of course, the price is gonna go up. Silver goes down, they're gonna drop a little bit. Don't think about the Pinex giveaway coming up tomorrow. I'll put the link in the video comments below. There's over 14 ounces of silver. I'll recap real quick. You're going to get a roll of silver quarters from channel sponsor Pinex. That's check number 1. One of the viewers out there sent a 5-ounce silver round. Check number 2. I am giving away 6 90% silver halves. 2 of them are 1964 Kennedys. 2 of them are walking halves. 2 of them are Franklin halves. I also included a 1927 Standing Liberty quarter. Yes, you can read the date. I'm also including a 1910 Barbara dime. All that information is in the giveaway video. You must be subscribed. Stay subscribed because there'll be more giveaways coming up on this channel. Watch my videos. You never know when the giveaway is going to happen next. We do this at random. There's no advance warning. I give people enough time to sign up. 10 days, I think, is the perfect time to give people a chance to sign up on the giveaways. That's what I've done. A lot of you have already entered. Make sure you just follow the rules. Make sure you're subscribed right now. Double check. Make sure you hit that all bell so you don't miss a latest video from myself. I got an eBay warning. I hear this from the shop quite a bit. I've seen a couple people say they got silver eagles in the comment section below a spot on eBay. Look, you better make sure if you're shopping on eBay. I got nothing against eBay. Okay, nothing against eBay. These sellers out there, if you're getting below spot, you better check their feedbacks for one. You better check where these coins are coming from originally. You better make sure they're not coming from China. If they're coming from China, you better not even bid or make an offer. They're going to be fake. 100% guaranteed they're going to be fake. And I can probably almost put 100% guarantee on that. A lot of fakes are coming out of China, my friends. If you see something way too good to be true for the price, run like heck. Don't do it. Look, if you happen to have your local coin shop near you, you know, it's okay to go into the coin shop and ask them to test coins for you. But it's also a good gesture to get a little something for their time. You know, it don't have to be a lot. It could be a couple silver diamonds. It could be a couple silver quarters for their time to test your coins for you. If you only got 1 or 2 coins, it's not a big deal. You know, like our shop. We just ask for a copy of their driver's license. We give them a signal. They go sit down, they grab a soda, they grab a water, they grab a cup of coffee, whatever they choose to drink, and they test their coins there. We just get a copy of their driver's license, and when they bring us the Sigma back, we give them their sheet of paper. We can say we can file this 13, goes right to the shredder. No information's kept. That way we know who has the Sigma in case it goes walking out the door. We never had a problem with it. I think most people are honest people. They don't steal. Most people are honest. You know, eBay is a good place to shop. You got to stay with good feedbacks. You know, it don't have to be always 100% feedbacks on eBay. Okay, if they're getting below 95, you might want to second guess yourself there. You know, read the feedbacks. Read the negative feedbacks. And when you're reading the feedbacks, put 2 and 2 together. Okay, if someone has a negative feedback saying slow to ship. Okay, was that the seller's fault or was that the post office's fault? I've had packages go from New Jersey to New Jersey, to New Jersey, to Philadelphia, back to New Jersey, then it comes down my way. I've had packages from New Jersey, here we go with New Jersey again, going to Texas, coming to Florida. I've had packages go to California, go to St. Louis, go back to California. Okay, those type of feedbacks, shipping slow, may not be actually the seller's fault. Okay, it may not be the seller's fault. Now, it may be if they printed a tracking number and then don't ship it for 4, 5, 6 days after that, right? Then it becomes the seller's fault. But if you see a lot of feedbacks saying, did not ship on time, did not ship on time, did not ship on time, then maybe it's that seller's fault. You can't take every feedback exactly what happened. Because maybe the buyer on the other end don't realize the tracking, which it shows it. Blames the seller for that. Once it leaves the seller's hands, it's out of the seller's hands. It's not the seller's responsibility where it gets shipped off, where it tracks to next. You can't blame the seller on that. So read the feedbacks. Take some of these feedbacks with a grain of salt. But if you start seeing fake coins, stay away, stay away, stay away. Look, you can trust new people on eBay too. I've done it. I've had good experiences on eBay. Have I found some fakes? Yes. There's ways to deal with it. You contact the seller first. Okay, you contact that seller first. If the seller don't respond in a day or two, you contact eBay. Start the process there. You got to call them though. You know, you gotta find the little window where you can chat with them. Say, please call me. They will call you. Get them the phone number associated with your eBay account. Start the process there. And be warned, it's not eBay's fault. Okay, it's not eBay's fault. If they start giving you a little bit of a hard time saying you got to prove it, they look at my feedback score. If you got a good standing with eBay, that will help you out tremendously. That will help you out tremendously. Just be honest, and it's going to help you out. If anybody's got any questions or have any concerns, email me. My email's in the description of every single video. Just be careful out there. You know, there are deals to be had. There are deals to be had. I've not been finding many good deals on eBay lately. I've not found any 40% of deals. All right? I try to make offers. They get refused. They get rejected. Whatever. Fine. I don't have a problem with it. Silver's going up. I'm just not paying up for the 40%ers. That's it. That's all I'm doing. You know, we got to be careful out there. You know, I have won every single claim I made off of eBay. because I know how to do it the right way. And there are right ways and wrong ways. Don't ever swear at the seller. That will not look good. Be nice. Trust me. It goes a long way with eBay. Keep stacking the 90. These are all 1964 Kennedy halves. They're all 90%. People see big piles when I do it, this. I'm going to tell you this. It don't happen overnight. A lot of you folks understand that it does not happen overnight. It takes time. It takes patience. Yeah, it takes dollars too. But you're taking bad money, and all you're doing, you're not buying anything. When you're buying silver and gold and platinum, you're not buying silver, gold, or platinum. You're not buying it. You're converting it. You can take it to the coin shop and get cash if you need to get cash 6 months later, a year later, 2 years later. Well, who knows if you're going to be able to get cash 2 years from now. You get my drift, though. Even if you can't get cash, even when we go to this digital currency crap, it'll go on your card. That's where it'll go. Be careful. You don't want everything that you have into this digital currency. And we're going that way. People don't believe that. Just think. The supermarkets used to take your electric bills, pay for it at the supermarket. Some areas did that. I know up north did that. When I lived in Maine, you were able to pay your electric bill right at the supermarket. You were able to pay some other bills at the supermarket. Your phone bills. Not anymore. Now they want everything. Look what they want to do. Sign up for automatic withdrawals. Sign up for this. Sign up for this. Let us pull it from your account. We're going digital slowly. Why do you think they came out with these kids' debit cards? That's the scariest thing I ever seen. We're teaching our younger kids to use debit cards and not physical. It's like money don't matter these days. It's a lot easier to just put it on plastic, on credit cards, but when you get that bill in the mail, it may not look so pretty. Budget yourselves. Have some cash on hand for now. And I think when we do go into this digital currency world, which we're slowly getting there, they will give you time to give up your cash, what you have, get in the bank. Then after a while, they're going to say, on a certain date, this is your last date, you're going to be able to trade in cash, because then if it's not, it'll be worthless. I think that day's coming. But, when you got storms in the south, when you got snowstorms up north in the wintertime, power goes out. How is this electronic stuff really going to work? We still need something physical. Silver is tangible. Gold is tangible. Silver and gold been money for over 5,000 years. This has worked for a while. Until they deflate it away, we keep printing. Other countries are sending these dollars back home. Things are changing, my friends. BRICS are powerful. Think if you were one of these other countries, or lived in one of these other countries. Do you want to be controlled by the United States anymore? Do you trust the dollar if you really lived in another country? Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. Because you got to look at it both sides. You can't look at this from one side. That's what I try to do. I try to look at things at both sides, even if you get into a little bit of politics from time to time. I look at the Democrats' point of view. I look at the Republicans' point of view. And that's the best, to me, that's the best way to go about it. It does not mean you got to agree with the Democrats all the time. It does not mean you got to agree with the Republicans all the time. Some people do, which is fine. I got no problems with that. But I take a different viewspect in looking at, okay, what makes more sense here? Silver and gold make the best sense of it all. Check channel sponsor Pinex out. Pimex. For your silver, gold, and platinum. Call Michael up. Call Brian up. Let him know that crazy Coin Shop Chris sent you. They'll get a kick out of that. Trust me. I thank you for your time and watching. Good luck to the winner tomorrow morning. I'll release at least one more video this afternoon to give everybody an update. That'll be the last video you'll be able to enter. As soon as I go making the video tomorrow morning, I will be checking that video. Make sure everybody's got a heart. If you don't have a heart next to your name, after that, then you were not qualified for the giveaway. So make sure you follow the instructions. Make sure you are subscribed, because I will be checking that afterwards. And that's how it's going to be. If the winner does not contact with me in 72 hours, we will pick another winner at random. Good luck to all of you. See you this afternoon.